Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a. I thank y'all for coming and visiting me today. I'm glad y'all were here. And I'm going to have to tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody this morning? I'm doing good. I hope y'all are doing well. Fix these little side things that I got going on here. I had to switch back to my old glasses because I don't know if the eye doctor got, where the line is? I have an invisible line where my trifocals are. I don't know if he measured it wrong and it's interfering with the top part of my glasses, but everything is fuzzy and I can't see. So I put these back on yesterday so I could actually see without it being fuzzy. It was so aggravating. I kept putting drops in my eyes. I kept wiping my eyes. I was trying to do everything I could to clear my eyes when I put my new glasses on. But it wouldn't work. So I don't know what they did to my new glasses, but I put these back on. Everything seems to be working better. So there you go. Hey Claudette, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Just waiting for people to come in and see how many show up today. Oh, do you need cataract? No, I don't have any cataracts. He checked me for that when I went to the eye doctor when I got my new ones. Because I thought, I said, please check me for cataracts because with sarcoidosis, it can cause cataracts with steroids. I mean, steroids is going to cause anything. Oh, you missed all I said. I said I had to go back to my old glasses because my new glasses was causing everything to be blurry and I couldn't see. And I kept putting drops in my eyes and all that and it wouldn't clear up. Hey, Michael. Oh, wow. You had surgery on both of your eyes? Oh, my goodness. When I was 30, I had that LASIK surgery where it corrected your vision. And I only had something wrong with my close up vision. I didn't have anything wrong with my far off. And he fixed my close up vision, and I went without glasses for 10 years. And he said, now when you turn 40, come back and we'll check your far off vision. And if something's wrong, I'll fix it. Well, at 40 is when I started having all my health problems. I got my pacemaker. I started breaking bones. I started, doing all this stuff. So, of course, I didn't go back to get that checked. Yeah. Yeah. I watched the entire video. I watched the entire video, Michael. Oh, my goodness. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound fun. You had your retina reattached. Oh no, 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 no. So something that I found out, you know how you find out things by deductive reasoning? You know, you just start, something happens and you say to yourself, what have I changed? What have I done? What have I have both cataracts done. Oh wow. Mm. So James's friend that works with him, his wife makes this, oh my gosh, this dessert that she makes. It's like a blueberry cheesecake. No, it's like a, yeah, but you know, it doesn't look like a pie. It's about this thick. And the bottom of it has two layers of pecan crust. She has pecans in the crust. Well, the last time James brought it to our house, I said, don't bring that back to our house because I couldn't stop eating it. I would just eat it, eat it, eat it. And we joked about it. So the other night after James had went to work, somebody rang my doorbell. And it was the guy who worked with him. He had brought me a small little dish. It was about this big and about this big of this dessert. And and the guy's name is Clint. And I said, I told James the last time that we had this dessert, if he brought it back in my house, we was going to divorce. And I kind of laughed about it. So, and he laughed, and his wife had put my name on the top of it like it was for me. So I took it, put it in the refrigerator, you know. Well, of course, I start eating it. I mean, this, and you can only take a few bites because it's that rich. You ever ate something so rich that you couldn't keep eating it? You know, let me see if anybody else has come in. Oh, wow. Hey, Janice, how are you? Welcome in. There's my cousin Bo. Hey, Bo, how are you? So, I'm gonna go over to Bo's house when I get a little bit stronger. You know, next Tuesday we go to the Rod Stewart uh concert. Cannot believe it's already here. Cannot believe it. But anyway, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait to go to that concert. I hope I get to video it. I'm pretty sure I can because it's outside. I mean, I should be able to go live, you know, film it, do whatever I want to do. Anyway, back to the dessert. I love you, cuz. I'm so glad you come in. So I start eating this dessert, and every day I have it, and maybe twice a day. I'm just gonna have to confess. I start thinking, oh my gosh, I'm getting a urinary tract infection. Something is going on. So I Googled, can you get a UTI by eating too many sweets? And lo and behold, you can. You can get a UTI from eating too many sweets at one time. So what did I do this morning? I told James, I said, you finish the dessert. I am not eating any more of it. You finish it. So, of course, we all know sugar is not good for anything but death. Sugar, eating sweets will absolutely destroy your body, especially when you get my age and you can't break it down like you used to could when you were younger. Your body just don't do the things that it used to do, you know? And So anyway, that's the sugar story. Which don't get me wrong, this dessert it's blueberry. It's like a blueberry cheesecake, and I love blueberries. I love anything blueberry. Absolutely love it. And I mean, when he come to the door with this dessert, oh my gosh, I knew I was going to overindulge. Yes, Google is okay to get information, though I like to go to YouTube and research deeper. Yes, but I hadn't had a chance because I just looked at that this morning and I was trying to get ready to come live, and I hadn't really looked in depth, but I do know it said that eating sweets like continually, if I would have ate one little helping of it, and then maybe a day or so later ate another little helping, but I was overindulging in this sweets because it was so good. Um, his wife absolutely. I don't know where she got the recipe for this dessert, but it is amazing. This dessert is, oh my gosh, it's so good. I know. I know. And I used to not care anything about sweets. I used to didn't care about, and I used to get on to James, kind of fuss at him like, don't eat so many sweets. You don't need to eat so many sweets. So I stopped bringing them into the house. And now I'm the one that eats sweets. It's crazy. Hey, my bird farm, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry to hear about that. The NDT show. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, that's good, Michael, because sweets are not good at all. At all. And carbohydrates are like a sweet, like pastas and rice and things like that. Because when you eat that, your body doesn't know that you're eating pasta. I mean, it thinks you're eating sweets. It don't know that you're not eating ice cream or whatever. It just knows how it's making you feel and what it's doing to your body. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Michael. Yeah. So, what are y'all doing today on this hump day? What are y'all doing? So, Taylor had another one of her spells yesterday for the first time since she got her shunt. She had the throwing up, the bad headache, the being lethargic. She couldn't get her bearings. Brand had to go get her from work, so I'm just praying that nothing is going wrong with that new shunt. But I was concerned about her last night. Plus, I was on the phone with a good friend, and I didn't go to sleep until up in the morning this morning. So I'm kind of like, all messed up, kind of, how it feels when you don't get a lot of sleep and you're trying to make it through the day. Yeah, yeah, it's got me concerned about it. But I told her if it happens again, that she's going to have to go to the hospital and get it seen about. But I don't know if it's her migraines. Like, she does have migraines. And I don't know if a migraine come on. I mean, I really don't know. But luckily Brent, he works Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And he was off yesterday. So thank goodness he could go get her at work and they could pick Lincoln up. And had James been off, we would have probably kept Lincoln here and then let her just be at home with Brent. But I can't keep Lincoln by myself after so many hours because, I mean, I can't keep up with him in my wheelchair. I mean, that little rascal is all boy. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Claudette. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. The NDT show, Janice. Welcome in, everyone. And of course, my cousin Bo. I can't wait to get over there and stay with them a few days. It's going to be after the concert that I'm going to go over there. I was going to go over there these 7 nights that James worked, but I waited too late, like to get everything set up to go. And I just decided, well, I'll wait till after the Rod Stewart concert and go then. But I was gonna say, what was I gonna tell y'all? Yeah, it'll be fun. It will. I always love to hang out with them. I don't know when I go over there what we'll do, but we always find a way to entertain ourselves. You know, we may even go to the coast while I'm over there. I don't know. Which everywhere, anywhere they go is fine. Oh, I know what I was going to tell y'all. Hey, Susie, how are you? Welcome in, my friend. So my old wheelchair. All right, we're going to take my old wheelchair to the concert because it rides on the back of the Jeep where my new one doesn't because it's too heavy. So we noticed when we went to Matt's last time, you know, when they gave me my birthday present and it was the tickets and everything, we noticed that my battery was not staying charged like it should be staying charged on my old wheelchair. So we decided that we were going to call to see if we can get new batteries for my older wheelchair. And James wanted to get them before we went to the concert because there's nowhere for my charger to plug in for me to charge my battery, you know. And at Matt's house, I can just go in his house, plug my charger up, and just connect to the charger and just charge the battery. And so I called to check on how much the batteries, which I know batteries, I mean, and y'all got to know this too. Batteries are expensive. They are not like $50. I mean, they're expensive. So I call, and a good friend of ours works at the place, the medical mobility place. So I call there to get a price for these batteries, and you have to have 2. So she looks these batteries up, you know, because we have to have 2 batteries. $410. That's not even tax or anything. $410 for 2 batteries. For my at first she thought I was talking about my new wheelchair. For my new wheelchair, it's $435 for 2 batteries for my new wheelchair. And I'm like, oh, and when I got off the phone, I told James, I said, you're not doing that. Hey, Ella. There's my girl. And y'all know, save here first is my good friend Ella. She's not having an auction today. She's packing and she's going to be having one tomorrow. But, you know, everybody needs to go over there and visit my friend Ella. She has the greatest deals. But, so when I got off the phone, I just told James, I said, you're not paying that much for that and it being my older wheelchair that I don't even hardly use that much. So he's decided, yes, I'm buying the batteries because I don't want to get up to the concert and something else happens and we're stuck and you don't have batteries. So he's going tomorrow to get these two batteries that cost that much. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that it costs $435 for two batteries, which I should have known. I mean, they are expensive and I knew, but I wasn't expecting them to be that much at all. At all. But yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Michael. It is insane. So Ella, let me tell you about what's going on with myself and Ella. So Ella and I are watching Big Brother. I've always watched it. I like Big Brother. I like Survivor. I mean, some seasons of Big Brother have not been that great. Well, this season they have the Big Brother house set up like a hotel, like you're staying in a hotel. Well, Ella and I, we converse over email every time the show comes on. It comes on Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And after every episode, we try to email each other and say how we feel about what happened in the episode. And this year, they've got some really good people in the house. Some years, they have some that is just boring. They don't want to try to play the game. They just, if you know anything about it, I don't know if y'all know anything about Big Brother. But anyway, she and I are going back and forth in these emails about Big Brother. Well, it comes on tonight. It comes on tonight. So we'll be conversing over email about what happens tonight in Big Brother. So I always enjoy, but she was so cruel to Matt. Oh, you quit watching years ago? I mean, some seasons was just some of the people, it's like Survivor. Some seasons on Survivor, they don't have very good people on there and they're boring and they don't have personalities and they don't make it interesting. But this year on Big Brother, they got some really good people that come there to play. I mean, they really want to play. So, and there's a girl from Louisiana, which next time we are going to have a show about Big Brother. Yes. Yes, that would be awesome. Um, I haven't seen those shows in 20 years. I don't have TV anymore. Oh, but you know this, Susie, you can watch it on your computer. You can watch it on your computer. Yeah, Survivor was good, and it's coming back on September, or it might be the end of August. They're advertising it now that it's coming back on. Yeah, check it out because, like I said, a lot of times it doesn't have good people on there, and they just don't want to play the game. If you've ever watched it, you know what I'm talking about. They don't want to play. Um, I'm gonna try to get that fan from twisting. They don't want to play the game. They don't want to upset anybody. What is that in my eye? What is that? And What is that in my eye? Y'all see that right there? No, it's this one. Something's hanging down. Oh, it must be on the fan. I don't know what that is. What is that? Hold on a minute. I don't know. It looks like something is catching it. I don't know. It looks uh like a price tag. I'm just wondering if it's that fan. What is that? That's weird. Yeah, it's a reflection. Yeah, it's a reflection, but I don't know what the reflection is. But anyway, Ella and I have been watching Big Brother. Yeah, it is. Hold on, let me do something. There we go. Hey, Auntie Mama, how are you? Welcome in. Well, I can't show y'all, but um, a couple that we are friends with built a new home. Okay, and they moved in a few weeks ago, and she had this mirror that was about this big around, and it was a makeup mirror. And you set it on a desk, and you touch it, and each time you touch it, a different light comes on for you to put your makeup on. Well, I had that on, and when I cut it off, it helped. So there you go. How are you, Auntie Mama? Welcome in. Are you doing good? Welcome, welcome. I have watched two good movies on Netflix the last and I never watch movies. I don't hardly ever get a chance to watch TV. I'm always watching YouTube. But one of them was called Forgotten Love. I don't know if Claudette has seen that one or not. She usually recommends movies to me. But it's called Forgotten Love, and it is so good. But it's not like a man and a woman, like a forgotten love. It's not that way. It is, well, you just have to watch it to see it. It's really good. And then last night I watched this movie called Johnny, about a guy that was like really rough, and he got picked up by the law, and his sentence was 360 hours of he had to give community service, and they put him in a Catholic hospice situation where he had to learn about people that are about to pass away. And he was young. He looked like he was about 17 or 18 years old. Well, the priest that headed up this hospice place, because it was Catholic, he and that priest became really, really good friends. And he became a mentor to this guy. And that's a good movie. That's two good movies if y'all want to watch a good movie. Hey, Uni Magic, how are you? Y'all got to go over there and check some of these channels out that's coming in. Uni Magic is wonderful. She comes on with Angela's vintage and resale with John, aka John the Reseller, and they have two sisters and a brother. They all do an auction. And then, of course, Auntie Mama comes on early in the morning, which here lately I've been sleeping through that. And who else came in? Go over there and visit Michael's channel. He's trying to get people to come in to have a social life, like he wants to meet people. And the NDT show is good. Y'all need to check it out. And of course, my friend and sister Ella, y'all cannot not go over to her channel. I don't want to leave anybody else out. Janice M, I don't think she has content to her channel. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I do lives on. Oh yes, Susie does lives on Thursday morning. Is that the doghouse, Susie? Is that what you are referring to? Because that's all I know about you doing a live chat is the doghouse. She and Dawn Southern Pies, they switch channels. Um, you know, one week it's on one channel and the next week it's on the other channel. But Susie also comes on Tuesday nights with Dawn and Teresa. They do crafting because Susie is an artist. She paints and draws and things like that, which I would love to be able to do. I don't know if she draws. She may just paint. She'll have to say in the chat whether she does that or not. I'm not really sure if she does that. She'll just have to explain it. Photography. Yes, I knew it was something else. I could not remember. But y'all go over there and become a member, connect with Susie's channel. And become a part of her channel. I don't know how many people she's got connected to her channel. I don't know. But y'all, I'm on IG. You can see my photos. Instagram. I don't get on Instagram that much. I don't get on Instagram. I used to when I first got on Instagram, but I'm on Instagram, but I don't post a lot like I used to. I saw where you connected to me on Instagram, Susie. I saw that. I was so glad. And I thought, I need to get back on Instagram and start doing some things. I don't know why I thought I could. I can barely keep up with just my YouTube channel. And some people have two channels. Maybe some people have three channels. I don't know. But I don't see how people have more than one YouTube channel. I I don't get it. I don't not that there's anything wrong with it. Josie's place, well, hey, Crossover Paranormal Society, how are you? Welcome in. Um, so glad you could join us. I have followers on other social media, but hardly here. Yeah, y'all need to go over there and connect with Susie Woozy. Um, she lives near the Amish. I have only YouTube and Facebook and I rarely do much but check out my many, many grandnieces and nephews and go to my groups. I don't want other accounts. Yeah, I have my Facebook, but I don't really post anything unless I post one of the grandbabies' pictures or if we have a special event. I mean, I don't put like what happens on a daily basis. I think I joined Facebook back in 2009. I think that's when I joined it. And I used to post, you know, every day, several times a day about stuff that was going on. Well, back then, Matt had not even graduated high school. That was the year that he graduated, was 2009. And of course, I was posting about all the sports that he and Taylor were playing, and all that's when I was going, was able to go to church. So I was posting things about church, and I worked at the school, so I was posting events at the school. But now I don't hardly post anything except maybe a picture of the grandbabies and a saying, like a quote or something like that. I know, Susie, it keeps me busy too. I mean, as much as I can, because I don't have the energy to hardly make it through the day sometimes, much less keeping up with Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, have more than one channel on YouTube. I mean, and then some people that sell, they have different platforms that they sell on, eBay. Uh, what is that other one they have? I can't think of all the other ones, but it's two or three other ones that they are on, that they sell on. Macari and um, I got one on my mind that I can't think of the name of it. Wait, I wanted to get uni. I'm not on YouTube often during the day now, so I miss a lot of shows. Well, that's why oh yeah, why not? Yes, yes. Yes, they do, Uni Magic. They do. Um that's why I made myself find a movie on Netflix. And I wanted to find a movie I would like, because if James would have been home, I would have had to find one that he liked and I liked. But I wanted to find one that I like, and come to find out, he watched that Forgotten Love. That and really, it's not a love story between a man and it's not a romance like that. And we both were like, "Oh my goodness, this movie is awesome." If I can watch a movie twice, it's got to be good. It's got to be good, because I normally will not watch a movie twice. But so I set out to find myself a movie, which we have Prime, we have Netflix, we have so much television that I will never watch all the television that we have, which is insane. We can switch over to Hulu and all that. And why we have that much TV, I will not know. I don't know. I mean, well, we got the Netflix for free for 2 years. So that's why we have Netflix. If it wouldn't have been, um, yeah, it's on Netflix, Susie. Um, if it wouldn't have been free, I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have paid to have Netflix. But now that we have it, it has some pretty good movies on there. Because both of these movies that I was talking about, Forgotten Love and Johnny, the name of the movie is Johnny. That's the priest's name in this movie. And that I have been satisfied, because if you can keep my attention for over 20 minutes when I first start watching a movie, I will more than likely finish watching it, you know. But if you don't capture my attention in the first 15 minutes, then I'm gonna back out of it. That's the good thing about Netflix and TV today. You can back out of it. You don't have to keep watching it. The reason that we got Netflix for free is because it was being offered if you renewed um your dish, if you renewed it, because we have dish, we're not going to get rid of it because there's so many channels that we are used to that we can get sports on and things like that that we're not going to get in the regular stations, your stations that give the news, the local news and all that. But when you renewed your dish, you could get, that's what they were offering. You could get Netflix for free. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting Netflix. I'm doing that. Okay, we got to get into a conversation. I wanted to bring this up today, and I was trying to wait till more people got in here, but they can watch the replay or not or whatever. But yesterday I was watching Johnny's morning show, Cajun Roots Reseller. And he had an incident that happened on his show where he does bingo on Monday night. And to be honest with you, I have only played bingo when it several years ago when I first started in the community, because I just went in there and I got numbers to play the bingo. But as it went on, it just moved slow to me. It moved too slow. And I would just go in there and just speak to everybody and watch everybody else play, and and I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play bingo. But a lot of people loved it. They loved Johnny's bingo night on Monday nights. Well, Johnny gave he would give prizes to the people that won a bingo. And of course people would donate prizes, and he would give moon pies because that's what he's known for. And he come in there yesterday saying that he had got this email about someone got upset. Hold on a minute. Yes, I commented on it and watched the live too. So sad that people are that way and mean. Yeah, he had gotten an email about you can donate a prize and somebody can win it and you get credit for it. He'll say, this was donated by, if I was to send it, this was donated by, let's just say, I sent this bracelet and somebody won a bingo and he said, okay, this was donated by It's Me, Angie. And he would give it to the person. He would mail it. He would do whatever. Well, if that person didn't want the prize, they would put it back into the box or back into whatever. And the next time, and he would put that person's name on it. And the next time it came up, the person I wouldn't get credit for it, but the person that put it back in the box got credit for it. Okay. Even though I originally gave this bracelet, which I think is fair. I mean, I don't understand why people need to get credit for stuff anyway. I mean, I don't understand why people need to get patted on the back for stuff. I don't know. I don't get that. So the person that had originally gave the gift got upset because they didn't get the credit again for donating it. And he got this nasty email. I mean, nasty. according to him. I used to play quite a bit, but not anymore, though I do love his and Mark's bingo game. Yeah, that same person is why I stopped playing. It got some not so nice emails. I got some not so. See, I can't I can't comprehend that because I'm like, you mean to tell me that you're going to get upset because you didn't get credit for which this person had already gotten credit the first time that it went out, but the second time the person that put it back into the box got the credit for saying they returned it and that now this other person's going to get it. What difference does it make? I mean, we're not 10, we're not 12. Um and so he's not going to do bingo anymore. He's because he said that the last time that it happened, because this is not the first time it happened. He said the last time that it happened that it was going to be over, that they wasn't going to do bingo anymore, that it was just going to stop. Well, he's going to keep playing it until all the gifts that are already there that people have donated, he's giving them all out, plus the moon pies that he gives. So he said 2 or 3 more months, and then bingo's going to stop. And so I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, even if you are having a bad day, okay, let's just say this person was having a bad day and they saw where he didn't give them credit for donating the gift. That doesn't give you any right to send a nasty email about him not giving you recognition. And there again, I don't understand why you got to have recognition even the first time. I mean, that doesn't even make sense to me. But I'm a little different than a lot of people. I like to do things behind the scene that nobody knows, and they have to just wonder who did it. You know what I'm saying? I like the suspense of that. I like the suspense of people not knowing what I do. I mean, I don't need to be stroked. I don't need to be patted on the back. I don't need to be, oh, that a girl. Way to go. You're the girl. I mean, I don't need all that. I mean, some people do. Now, I understand that. They do. We shouldn't need a recognition when we give someone something or donate. Okay, first of all, the way I see it, when you give something to someone or donate, it's no longer yours. You have no connection to it. You have no say so about where it goes. If Johnny was to take those gifts that he got for bingo and flush them all down the toilet, nobody should or donate them to somebody in their neighborhood or give them away to somebody that doesn't even play bingo. I mean, they shouldn't say anything because once they gave it, they don't have any say so toward it. Because if you give somebody something and you still have strings attached to it, you haven't really given it to them, in my eyes. One bad apple spoils the yes, and that is so true because now he's going to stop bingo, and a lot of people really enjoyed going in there and playing bingo, but he and Mark are going to start a new show, and I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm anxious and excited to for it to come and and see what they're bringing because I know it'll be good whatever they decide to do. It's because they were concerned with winning, getting credit, so they could return the prize and get moon pies instead. Do you know that you can go and purchase your own moon pies. I mean, even if you're and live in a state that doesn't have moon pies, you can go online and they will send you moon pies. Somebody will send you some moon pies. I mean, come on, moon pies. And I'm gonna tell you something. I can't eat those either. Those things are so sweet. I can't eat moon pies. I didn't. I had not even tried a moon pie until I met Johnny on Johnny's show. I had seen them before, and people would eat them around me, but I never had tried one. But when I tried a moon pie, that thing is so sweet. You can't eat all of it. At least I can't. I can't eat all of it. If you get recognized, people may think you have things for everyone. I have no way anyone can send me things. Oh wow. Do a good, not expecting a return, and you will not be disappointed. I mean, for real. I mean, we're talking about you didn't give a kidney, you didn't give any kind of organ or any kind of something that was going to change the world or change somebody's life. Now, I can see you want recognition maybe for that. I don't even know if I'd want recognition for that. But we're talking about a Monday night bingo game on a YouTube channel and you're going to lose it. I mean, make it make sense. I may be looking at it all wrong, but, and I don't even know who did it. I think I might have an idea, but I don't want to guess and be wrong and me prejudge them in my mind. But irregardless of ever who it was not called for. And it just stopped everything for the people that really enjoyed going in there on Monday afternoon and playing bingo. Yeah, people can get your address if they want to. Maybe they wanted subscribers. Only reason to want the shout out. I don't know. It's just sad. Hey John, there's the other part of Uni Magic and Angela Vintage and Resale. And I know she's got other words in her name and I can't think of it. But how are you, John? Welcome in, welcome in. If people redonate their prize back to bingo, bingo will stay alive. I mean, it's not gonna make or break. I finally had my first moon pie at the age of 64. I know where you're coming from, Claudette. Hey, Sassy Mary, how are you? Where you been, girl? I've been missing you. Welcome in. So good that you're here. Hey, Jack, how are you? Welcome in. They are okay. Nothing that pulls me to the store. Yeah, I yes. What is that? What does that say? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, y'all. Oh, it says it advises against self-praise, suggesting that one should not let others offer praise. Instead, it emphasizes humility and suggests that genuine praise comes from others, not from one's own mouth or lips. The proverb highlights the importance of modesty and letting one's actions speak for themselves rather than boasting or seeking self validation. Exactly. Let's see what it actually says. It says, let someone else praise you and not your own mouth, and outsiders and not your own lips. Exactly. That's a very good one. Hey, Pamela, how are you? Welcome in. So glad you're here. Hey, Frosty the Game Slayer, how are you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jessica. If I win something with someone, I give it to someone. Well, yeah, but that's not the way Johnny works at his bingo. You can't give it to somebody in the chat. He just puts it back into the well, you know, you've been there before, Jessica. He puts it back in there for someone else to get it. Oh, you have two shows today, Johnny's and then with your sisters, Uni Magic and Angela. Awesome. Yeah, John, you need to sugar up. Hey, Lucinda, how are you? Welcome in, honey bunny. Yeah, we do, John. We do. At least I feel like 99.9% sure I know who did it. Hey, Angie, I hope you're doing well, hon. What Angie came in? Is he talking to me? Did Oh, there's Angela. Hey, Angela, welcome in. They're all three here. Angela, John, and Uni Magic all have an auction together. And I don't know very many people that would act that way. I don't know very many people that would act that way over a little bingo donation. I don't know very many people that would do that. But it's like y'all said, it only takes one that's gonna ruin um the entire thing. And honestly, what gets me is people will turn around and act like the victim. Like they won't even realize that they've done anything to uproot what has been going on for 4 years that he's probably had bingo. And if this person finds out or it gets back to them that people are upset that happened, they will literally become the victim and act like something happened to them instead of them ruining bingo. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand people like that. But anyway, the reason I brought it up is because um you know, for everything we do, there's a consequence, good or bad. If we do something good, there's a consequence to it, which is probably something good's going to happen. If you do something bad, then there's consequences to that. You know, But people don't want to deal with their consequences when they do something bad. But I'm here to tell you, they are going to have to. I think I got a shadow over this but because I know I didn't put eyeliner on up there. See where that is? There's a lot going on my screen today. But I am so glad y'all are here. There's Johnny. I was just talking about him and he shows up. Johnny, I don't know how much of the conversation you heard, but I was just talking about what happened yesterday and that you will not be doing bingo after you give the gifts away that are still in the, I don't know if you keep them in a box or I don't know where you keep them. But hey Lori, my friend, how are you? You'll just have to go back and watch Johnny's morning show, not this morning, but yesterday. Sad to see it go. Brings good memories of my mom and bingo. I know, and so many people loved it, but here's the thing: something better and greater. And it's good to start over with new things and try new things. And all good things come to an end. We know that. But I just hate it had to happen the way it did. Which I can understand Johnny and Mark's frustration of having to hear the yeah from adults. It's not like they have this bingo game for 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old children. We're talking about adults. Well, supposed to be adults. And I mean, Johnny goes above and beyond, and he can correct me on this, but I honestly think he pays for the shipping on these giveaways. And y'all know how high shipping costs have gone up over the last couple of years. Now, I have seen people say, I want to donate to shipping cost. I want to give money to help you on your shipping. But I mean, it can't be that much that people are giving, which I could be wrong. But I think he goes above and beyond. Plus, you have to think about it. The package that it comes in, he has to buy that. Then he has to wrap it in something. I mean, you buy all those things. So here he is dipping into his stockpile to send out these free gifts. I mean, I can see where he got aggravated and just, I mean, it's like dealing with a bunch of spoiled children. And if you ever been around a spoiled child, that it is not fun being around a spoiled child. Oh no, Sassy, what have you been housebound for? Have you been ill? I stay housebound all the time. Oh, it's going good, Frosty. Everything is good. Hello, Lori. I know, and I'm so glad they're coming in. People becoming humble has a way of hurting people's pride today. Yeah, that's the proverb that John just said was the 27:2. When you give, like when you give. Don't need to tell the world that you gave it. Exactly. Honestly, it's like I said earlier, I don't want people to know what I give. I don't want that. I would rather it not be known. But sometimes in chats, I say, oh, I would like to gift that to that person, which people are going to know about that. But that's the end of it. But there are some things that I do behind the scenes that I don't want anybody to know. And I'm glad they don't, because I kind of giggle like for them not knowing, because I like the suspense of people not knowing who did it, you know? I'm so glad to see you, Lucinda. Exactly. I like giving and receiving smiles. They are free and make everyone feel great. Exactly. And what does Johnny say? You can either donate it back or donate it to someone in. Oh, I didn't know you could donate it to someone in the chat. I thought you could just donate it back to. Oh, that's new to me. I did not know that. And I want to tell y'all something. I haven't always been the way I am today, which I have grown a lot over the last 10 years about forgiveness and about loving people and about accepting people for who they are, meeting people where they are and just loving them anyway. I used to couldn't do all that. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, I could not. Now, if I would have been my old person and I would have been in Johnny's situation and I was having bingo and I would have been the old me, I would have probably took all those donated gifts and I would have started saying, okay, we're fixing to do a giveaway in the chat. And I would have either had someone answer a trivia question or someone pick a number and I would have just started giving out gifts. All right, pick a number. And I would have that's the old Angie. I would have done that and said, okay, just forget this. If they want to play that way, but the Angie today says no. Because I would have been no better than them had I done that, you know? So now I meet people with who I want to be, not who they expect me to be. Because when people start disagreeing with you and they want to get you stirred up and get you angry, they want you to retaliate toward them so they can say, well, you did this, this, and this to me. And it makes you look no better than what they did to you, which you do have the right to speak up for yourself, like Johnny and Mark were doing yesterday and saying, no, we're not doing this anymore. It's over with, which they were doing it in love. They didn't do it in anger. They didn't come out bashing the person. They didn't even mention the person's name. And they just said enough is enough, you know? And they handled it with such grace, you know, and such calmness, and which showed their true characters, is what it did. You can tell somebody's character by the way that they handle things. We all know that. How a person handles a situation, you can immediately know if they have integrity, if they have morals, if they have standards. You can immediately tell it. They may act one way in front of people, but let something go wrong or let them get upset about something, and you'll immediately see what kind of person they are. Okay, John. I love you. Have a good day. Angie, crossing my fingers I'll be allowed to drive again this Friday. If so, package will You don't worry about that, Sassy. You do not worry about that. You, whatever's been going on with you, honey, you just get yourself back to where you need to be. After 5.5 years of doing bingo and many mad emails, it's just time to start something new. I completely understand that, Johnny. And what gets me, it's a game. Why would you even send a mad email over a game? I mean, it would take a lot for me to send an email about a game. It would honestly take a lot. I don't even know if I ever would send an email about. I don't know if I ever would. I don't know. Uh huh. I get that, Johnny. It was out of the kindness of your heart, and you were doing it for the right reason. And this person that came in wanting to be recognized the second time, that wasn't out of their heart. That was out of, and like I said, I don't even know who it is, and I'm not even mad at the person. I'm not even upset. What I'm saying is, you got to love people and meet them from where they are. But you also got to stay your distance from people that always stir things up. You know, you got to just make your mind up and say, okay, I'm going to pray for you and I care about your soul. And I know you're a human being, but right now, you and I can't converse because you bring too much drama. You bring too much. It's just not what I want to be around. And when I say I mean like whatever, whoever the person is that's dealing with the situation. It doesn't mean you don't love the person. It just means you can't associate because you don't want to have to deal with the drama. See, I want peace in my life. I want peace. There are family members that I do not even go around because I want peace. And that means more to me than a lot of things. Peace of mind, peace in my household, just peace is one of the greatest things you can find. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. No, nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep moving. Yeah, that's a good song. Oh yes, I'm enjoying some homemade popcorn with butter and spices right now too. Oh, awesome. Hey Michael, haha, I was like that is a new way to spell Michael. To some of us, that was more than bingo. It was a place for us lonely people to go and be with others and have fun. Was yes, yes, Janice, exactly. Your hubby put it on you while you was sleeping. I keep them in a special place in my inventory closet. Oh, Janice, that is how I feel about all these channels. I have guests showing up. Got to go. Have a blessed day. All right, Johnny, thanks for coming in. See you soon. I talk way so much I have to remember that they are working. Hey, Dan, how are you? There's the handicapped traveler. He is starting a chapter in his life that I'm sure that he wishes that he had not had to start this early. He his wife recently um passed away and he is having to deal with that. See, there's people on here that are really going through things. And then you have people that are worried about a bingo prize that they donated. I mean, make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? People are really going through grief, pain, sorrow, um, illness, real live things, life things that we deal with. And then someone wants to get upset about a gift in a bingo game? Make it make sense. I didn't know bingo was that serious. I thought it was just for fun. I know, Michael, I know. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'll never grow up. And that's fine to be that way as long as you're not hurting people. There's no need to hurt people. I don't understand why people want to hurt people, which I know hurting people hurt people. I understand that. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, welcome back, Lori. Yeah, prayers for Sassy Mary. I love Sassy Mary. We've all made mistakes, all of us. At least I know I have. Doesn't like all the heat. Oh my gosh, it has been so hot here. And y'all, Tuesday when we go to the Rod Stewart concert, and it's outside, so there's no air conditioning. But I do have one of those fans that go around your neck that keeps, will halfway keep me cool. And the concert is at night, but it's still hot at night. But when we first get there, it's not going to be nighttime. It's still going to be, daylight. It's going to be August the 5th. I'm just praying that somehow, some way, a cool front will come through. I am not joking. I am praying for that. Frustration is normal. Life is frustrating. Yes. Agreed. All right, Jessica, have a good day. I'm housebound. I know that feeling. Oh, thank you. Sassy saying hello to Lori. Yeah, we all miss Sassy. I miss her so much. I get thrilled when she comes into my live chat. I really do because I enjoy seeing her. I miss her over there at Colleen and Tracy's. Got to keep up. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. How are you? Now, see, my eyes just started watering. You know, I can honestly say this, and I've been this way my entire life. I've always had thick skin, but it takes a lot. I'm talking about a lot to offend me. I don't get offended easily. And I guess I don't because I feel like I have to value the other person's opinion over mine. And that's the only way to get offended is if you think the other person that has said something bad is right and you are wrong. And I don't think that. When I think something in my mind and somebody tries to offend me, I'm like, okay, well, you just think what you want to think, but that's not what I think. We're good though. You'll get there, Michael. Yeah, they're going to in a couple of months. They're going to, but you'll just have to go back and watch Johnny's live from yesterday and you'll get the whole Angie, we're all humans. I respond way bad on my lives. That's why I like James. I'm a horrible person. What? No, you're not, Lori. No, man, when you are on a live, it is a whole new world. It does my heart to give if I have it. Yes. I think anybody that I don't need recognition when I give something to someone, okay? But I guess some people do, and they need it twice. Not just once, but twice. Those people attack like no one ever would in the real world. Thank goodness in my live chats, Michael, I don't have to deal with that. I've been very blessed with not having to deal with that. Okay, Michael. People, YouTube has some wonderful people. We need to ignore the troublemakers in chats and they will leave. Yes. Johnny and Mark gave their time and money to make people happy. Why would anyone complain? They ruin it for everyone. Just go back and watch it, Lori. Go back and watch it. You'll understand. I call drama life struggle as some have troubles and trials and people call it drama. Oh, Lucinda, are you leaving? Bye, honey bunny. I love you. Love you, Michael, and there's nothing you can do about it. See you soon. There's so much going on in this world for people to all be talking about today. Just saying. There is so much. Oh, he was commenting on someone leaving. Okay. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch. I love trains. A girl named Heidi did a memorial remembering Kathy, and she did a whole video of Kathy, and it was so wonderful. If y'all get a chance to go watch that, I wish you had that link, Dan, that you could drop that. Oh, I know you were. I know you were, Dan. I know. I understand. Angie, I was talking about you saying you didn't put eyeliner on above your eye. Oh, okay. It's brutal outside there today. What's the degrees, Susie? Let me see what it is here. Let's see what it is. It is 84, which is cool, but it feels like 93. That's with the humidity. How he does, Lori, I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. I posted pictures of 3 blankets I have done. Lincoln's is one of them. Oh, nice. My baby is going to love it so much. I can't wait to get a picture with it and send it to you, Sassy. Hope your concert is fun and you get some cool weather. Take care, all. I need to run. Love you, Susie. None as pretty as mine, I bet, Sassy Mom. Bye, Janice. Love you. Hey, Tooch Man. How are you? Welcome in. There's another awesome auction person is Tooch Man. He's amazing. He's funny. He's got he's like a child. He loves to play. He has toys and but he's not childish in the way we were talking about as far as the thing that happened at bingo. You know, he's just a kid at heart. He likes to reminisce about toys he had when he was a youngster and, you know, things like that. Teach Man is awesome. Sad because Hallmark Christmas movies for Christmas in July will be over Friday. Now I have to wait till October. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lori. Hey, Timmy, Twisted Zones. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, I seen it. Heidi did an amazing work. Yes, she did. Heidi's here and there. It's on my post. Okay, y'all go over there and look at Handicraft Traveler's post. And it's a video that Heidi here and there did of his wife Kathy and in remembrance of her. And it is awesome. I'm so glad you're here, Twisted Zone. Welcome. It's 90 here and very humid. Oh, the humidity is awful. Yes, he does. He does. Agreed, Claudette. Be thankful for that humidity because for some people it's just straight dry heat. Oh, humidity is it just feels like when you step out, which I think the humidity, what percent humidity do we have today? Let's see if it says. Which it came a bad rain last night. I mean, it was thunder and lightning. It was bad. But when you open my front door sometimes, it just hits you like you've taken this real hot shower and then you open the glass of the shower or the shower curtain or you move it and then you have a mirror in there and that mirror fogs up because of the heat. That's the way it feels when you go to the front door. It's that sticky and that wet. It's just, oh, and it takes your breath away. Well, my plants ought to be doing great. Yeah, Mr. James brought me roses the other day. He was so sweet. I really needed it that day because, I mean, I have to confess that I was having a down day. I mean, and I don't really know why it was so bad, but I was just having a day where I was saying, I'm so tired of being sick. I'm so tired of being in a wheelchair. I'm so tired of feeling this way. I mean, I was just saying it, and I guess he heard me say it out loud because I usually don't. say things like that out loud. But for some reason that day, I had just had enough and I was just tired. And I was just tired of being sick. Okay, Sassy, I love you. Have a good day and have a good nap. So I think he overheard me in the back saying, because I talk to myself a lot, and I can remember me saying, "Oh, I'm just so tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of being in this wheelchair. I'm tired." And it wasn't the tired of like feeling tired. It was a tired of frustration tired. And he left to go to Brookhaven to pick up something that he needed, and he come back with the roses, and it made me feel so good because it just lifted my spirits. And I love fresh flowers. If I could have fresh flowers on my table every single day, if I could afford it, I would have a different uh bouquet of flowers every day. I love fresh flowers, and he knows that. Twisted Zones, what? How have you been doing? Mine wasn't as good as Heidi's, though. A lot of my heart was in that video. Wait a minute, did I miss a video that you put out, Dan? I'm gonna have to go back and look because I don't think I've seen that one. No, I don't think I've seen that one. I got to go back and look. I miss a lot. I do. I miss a lot. Oh, and if y'all haven't seen Dan's new haircut, I mean, he's got a close haircut now, like uh it's closer, and it looks so good to me. I told him on his live chat the other day, I said, I love your new haircut. Loved his new haircut. I toured her garden. Oh, okay. And if you woke up early in the morning right now and find dew on the grass, trees, flowers, hold up, the chat just moved, and another thing to be thankful for too. Yes. I had a lovely birthday. Talked to my oldest son who's in the dirt box. Oh no, thank your son for his service. Oh my goodness. I am very patriotic. I think our servicemen deserve so much more than what they get. He does. He does, Claudette. My youngest son got married yesterday. Well, congratulations. A lot's going on with you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna let's see, today is Wednesday. I'm in a day ahead of myself all week. Today I was thinking it was Thursday. It's only Wednesday. I don't know why I'm a day ahead of myself. But I've got butter beans to put up in the freezer. Um I shelled them. Now I got to put them up. Y'all, we cooked some of our, we call them pole beans, but we cooked some the other night, and we had those beans, cornbread, fresh tomatoes, fresh cucumbers. We cooked some fresh squash. We didn't even have meat. Okay. we just had an all vegetable meal. Oh my goodness. It was so good. If you like the bird, squirrel, and any stray cats, even they all may seem to enjoy the morning dew too. Yes. I was talking to a friend of mine last night on the phone, and she and I were talking about waking up every morning and just thinking, well, if you're a Christian, you thank the God above for letting you, allowing you to wake up. I don't care how much pain I'm in. I always thank the Lord for letting me wake up and seeing another day, and start counting my blessing, and of course start praying for James and my children and everybody else that I know. That's usually the way my morning starts off, is like that. When before my feet even hit the ground, I got that conversation going on with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody, don't forget that the Hump Day auction is today. If you like auctions, if anybody's got anything going on today, put it in the chat so we'll know. Don't forget to go over and check out Handicapped Traveler's post about and watch his video on his wife and about her in her garden. Also, the one that Heidi here and there, I think that was her channel, has put up about his wife. Um, Anything else going on? I will put out a neighborhood chat video either later on today or tomorrow. We got the concert next Tuesday, but y'all will see me before then. Oh, mine and Josie's show is coming out August the 14th. It's a Thursday. 4 Pacific, 6 Central, the calm before the storm. And y'all are not going to want to miss that one. This one is going to be intense. It's on my channel. The topic is going to be it's going to be intense, but it's going to be good. It's going to be a good topic. Oh yeah. I definitely know I'm alive because I stay in pain 24/7. I mean, with this sarcoidosis that I have and the pain that I live with in my back and my legs and I just live in a lot of pain. Angie, do you do Bible devotional or studies? I don't on YouTube, but I'm thinking about maybe starting it some. But I don't have any problem discussing it on my channel to a certain extent. I don't want to get people, you know, having a problem in the chat, going back and forth with each other. But I've never had that. I've never had my chat get angry and start being combative toward one another. And we've talked about a lot of different subjects in my chat. So it has really been good that nothing has happened. But I love to have discussions like that. But a lot of people can't discuss things like that because they are not mature enough to let you have your opinion, and they can have their opinion whether they are the same or not. A lot of people don't want you to disagree with them about these two things, religion and politics. For some reason, people don't want you to disagree with them on that. And if you disagree with them on that, then they look at you like you have two heads. So I try to veer from that on my channel, because that's the two things that people can get all twisted. Now, me, I can have a conversation if you don't believe the way I do, and we're good. We're good. If you and I don't agree, we're good. You have your belief and I have my belief. But a lot of people can't do that. Ghost Dad, when he had first got back into his body, I'm in pain all over. It's the most beautiful feeling in the whole wide world, meaning to say, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Well, you do have daily chats, right? I do videos, yeah, like daily neighborhood chat videos about a topic that we discuss, and you know, yeah, I do. All right, then I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I'm fixing to get off here. Um, I see my numbers are going down, but I want to run over and catch some other channels and support them. But I've enjoyed y'all being here today. I saw that I had over 22 in here at one time. And I appreciate everybody coming. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm glad that we can have discussions and no one get upset. We can agree to disagree. And just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean that I don't love you, because I do. And with that being said, y'all have a good day. Bye, neighbor. See y'all next time.